Do me a favor, put both your hands on the steering wheel, please.
Is that
I asked
lawful order?
Yes.
I'm
telling you to put both hands on your steering wheel.
I have no weapons.
I'm not. I don't know that. Put your hands on the steering
I'm
wheel.
telling you, I have no weapons.
Would you like me to remove you from the vehicle?
I get lied to every day. I don't know who to believe. You know what I mean?
I'm just telling you.
Sure, you can tell me anything you want, but that doesn't mean I believe it. Does that make sense? If you make furtive movements inside a vehicle where I don't know what's inside this vehicle, I get a little worried.
I
You understand
understand
that? I didn't pull you over, so I'm not going to answer that question.
Can you communicate with your
No,
team?
he's conducting his traffic stop. I'm here babysitting you because you want to make furtive movements inside your vehicle.
Welcome back to Just Following Orders. Today's video is coming from Rights Guardian's channel. Make sure you go check out their content and let them know I sent you. So this video is coming out of Orlando, Florida, where our driver was on his way home when he noticed that he was being followed by a patrol car from the Orange County Sheriff's Department. This patrol car continued to follow him for 10 miles until he got right in front of his residence, and that's when they hit the lights on him and pulled him over. Now, as you can see in the intro, the officer was being quite rude and a bit aggressive with our driver, who was just simply trying to tell him that he was no danger to him. But you're probably wondering, well, why did he get pulled over? Well, I don't know. That's the crazy thing about it. So we're going to have to watch the video and you're just going to have to see it for yourself. So y'all hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Let's get started.
Hey.
Yeah, it's not that serious.
Okay.
I'm
Do me a favor,
getting
put
ID.
both your hands on the steering wheel, please.
Is that
I asked
lawful order?
Yes.
I'm
telling you to put both hands on your steering wheel.
Listen to me. I have no weapons.
I'm not. I don't know that. Put your hands on the steering wheel.
I'm telling you, I have no weapons.
Would you like me to remove you from the vehicle?
If you need to,
would you like to step out? Would you like to voluntarily step out, or would you like to put your hands on the wheel? It's up to you.
I'm trying to de-escalate. I'm telling you, I have no weapons.
I'm giving you two
I
options.
have no weapons. I'm just telling. I reached my ID.
I don't know that. Would you like to step out and I can pat you down?
But I'm speaking to you, and I'm telling you, I have no weapons.
I get lied to every day. I don't know who to believe. You know what I mean?
I'm just telling you.
Sure, you can tell me anything you want, but that doesn't mean I believe it. Does that make sense?
I pulled up my ID. That's all I did.
Don't do that.
You have nothing to worry about.
If you make furtive movements inside a vehicle where I don't know what's inside this vehicle, I get a little worried.
I understand that, but I'm telling you, I have no weapons, and I'm moving to give my ID.
Okay.
To prevent to you. That's all.
We've already got your ID. It's called a passport. We've already identified you.
Okay.
So you don't need to reach for anything else. Do you understand that?
De-escalate. Right?
Do you understand that?
De-escalate.
I am. I'm having a conversation with you.
And I'm telling you, I'm informing you, I have no weapons.
Sure.
Okay. So that's it. De-escalate. Cool. That's all.
Sounds good.
De-escalate. What'd you pull me over for?
I didn't pull you over.
So what did they pull me over for?
He's gonna write you a citation and you can figure it out.
We're right in front of our home. We have no weapons.
Sure.
What did we get pulled over for?
Again, I didn't pull you over, so I'm not going to answer that question.
Can you communicate with your team?
He's conducting his traffic stop. I'm here babysitting you because you want to make furtive movements inside your vehicle.
It's funny when cops try to act like they're the most mature person around while at the same time insulting somebody who never did that to them, right? We didn't see the first part of this interaction, but I can tell by this dude's demeanor, like he never insulted or tried to disrespect this officer like this officer tried to do to him.
But what I'm saying is, you're the one that made contact with me first.
Right.
And I'm informing you I have no weapons to you.
Okay.
So I reach my phone.
Yeah, don't reach for anything. I'm giving you a lawful order. Do not reach for anything. Do you understand that?
That's not against the law.
Yes, it is. If you reach for anything inside this car, I will remove you from this vehicle. Do you understand that?
And
I'm just giving you a very clear, making sure we're on the same page here.
And I'm telling you, it's not illegal to make movements in a vehicle.
It is if I tell you you can't do that.
That's not a lawful order. It's not. Yeah. It's not. But I'm gonna cooperate with you. I don't have a law degree.
Yeah.
You know
so you're very familiar with the law, then, right?
Where do you get your law degree?
Well, I went to Florida State University for criminal justice. So, then I went to a 2-year degree.
Are you a lawyer?
Am I a lawyer? No.
So you're a police officer.
Correct.
Where do you get law?
What is my job as a police officer?
To what? Conduct law.
What is it? To conduct law? No, it's to enforce law, which means I have to be familiar with the laws and how to enforce them.
And so
do you understand
movement in a vehicle is against the law?
It's part of case law.
So it's police officer safety, correct?
Yeah, exactly.
So is that law? Or?
Yes, it's a lawful command. If I tell somebody to do something, it is a lawful command, yes.
So this dude's claiming that he went to school for law, but at the same time, he's telling this man that anything that he tells somebody to do, anything that he says becomes a lawful order.
I'm not going to argue with you. I'm going to be very cooperative with you.
I'm not arguing with you. I'm just telling you what we are going to do.
What's lawful and what's protocol or procedure are three different things. And I'm telling you, yeah.
Okay.
Right? Law, procedure, and protocol, correct?
Well, depends on procedure and protocol. Could be synonymous,
your department and what's law. That's what it is.
Sure, they are different. I will agree. Policy and procedure is different than what the law says.
If I want to take my seatbelt off and open the sunroof, that's not against the law.
Depends on how you do it.
It doesn't. No, if I'm
Yes, it
making
does.
movement to me.
If you make a movement towards, let's say, the center console in between a seat, I can articulate based off my training experience. I have found numerous firearms and concealed weapons inside that space.
What am I
so if
informing
I see
you?
if I see somebody making
what am I informing
a
you?
movement towards that area,
what am
I don't know if you're
What
going
am
for
I
a weapon or
informing
not.
you? What am I informing you? There's no.
I don't believe you.
But
I don't have to
That
believe
doesn't matter. That's perception and it's
Okay,
opinion.
sure.
But I'm just saying. There's
Are you
no.
done with any tickets that you're writing? I'm just having a conversation about it.
No, it's good. Okay, when you're done, I'll...
Thank you.
No, I'm good. I thought you were writing tickets.
Oh,
but
here you
yeah.
go. Yep, your license is valid and everything like that.
Yeah.
I appreciate half of your cooperation that you
I
guys
promise
have.
I'm cooperating. I'm just, you know, it just, you guys got.
Well, things in cars, then we won't have
Cooperate.
any time. We won't have any conversation.
I follow law. I don't follow law.
Yo, doesn't this dude look just like the dude from Terminator?
Hi.
When I tell you that I try to pull you over like 4 or 5 houses down.
It's all recorded. It's all
You say
recorded.
no,
No, it's all
but I
recorded.
did.
Where did his lights turn on?
I believe the second house before I got to my property. That's really when I see lights. It's all recorded, like you guys said. It's all recorded.
So a few houses down.
Two, literally, as soon as I pulled into my.
Okay.
She's scared. Of course she's scared. You know what I'm saying? But we're all
If you
good.
want, you can get the copy of this footage. It's probably much
Yeah,
clearer.
it is. Yeah,
Yeah, no problem.
You're right. So what's going for? Are we detained or are we free to
You
go?
guys are good
Cool.
to go.
Have a good night.
Hey, good night, guys. Thank you very much.
You're gonna have to go around the block.
This is our house.
So they're literally about to make these people go all the way around the block when they're literally right in front of their own home because they decided to block the street for a simple traffic stop, which I'm not even really sure what the stop was for. Like you saw at the end of the video, he didn't even get a ticket. Not only did he not get a ticket, he didn't even get as much as a warning. The other officer was sitting there telling him, "Oh, my partner, he's the one who pulled you over, so he can tell you why you were pulled over," but he never told him. It's like neither one of y'all told him why he got pulled over, which makes it even more egregious that this officer had the nerve to have an attitude with this man when he doesn't even know why he's being stopped. Y'all don't really have a reason to stop him, and all the man was trying to do was to make the officer feel safe and comfortable by telling him, "I don't have a weapon on me," and the officer got offended by that for some reason, even though it was clear that he was terrified. And I do mean terrified because the reason why officers act as erratic and weird as they do is because they lie to themselves about how they feel, which causes cognitive dissonance in their brain, right? He said that it worried him that he kept reaching for something. It's not worry. You know what I mean? You worry that you left your stove on. You worry that you might have left the lights on at the house. You know, when you're worried about somebody having a weapon in the car, it's fear. You are scared that that man is going to harm you in some kind of way. And if you manipulate yourself, you'll manipulate anybody else. Anyways, let me know what y'all thought about this interaction in the comments. Thank y'all for watching today's video. Please check out another one. I'll see y'all next time. Y'all have a great day.